The beast shall hate the whore. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakak Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And as always, I would like to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay, U.S. claims NATO ally directly threatened American troops. Okay, the key word there is that NATO is literally threatening their own allies. Let's get some scriptures on that. Obadiah, my homeboy Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 7. Check this out. You're gonna like this. It says, all the men of thy confederacy. When you look up the word confederacy means an alliance. An alliance. Okay? So when it says all the men of thy confederacy, that's literally talking about Esau. And as a matter of fact, to show you that this is talking about Esau, let's go up a couple of verses, right? This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, our almighty great power. Concerning who? Concerning Edom. Who is Edom? That's the so-called white man. Starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation of people. It says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in the battle. So this whole letter is literally against Edom. So if we come down here to verse 7, right? We know that concerning Edom, it says, all the men of thy confederacy, all the men of your alliance have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee, right? Because at one point, NATO was at peace with America. They didn't, NATO was chilling. NATO was chilling in the cut like, hey, yo, bro, what's up, man? But now, NATO's looking at America like, bruh, really? Really, bro? Is this shit for real, bro? So NATO is looking at America from the corner of their eye, as it is prophesied, right? It says, the men, it says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread, eat thy bread. What does it mean by eat thy bread? That means, now we got to go back to the Garden of Eden, right? Because it spoke about the trees and the fruit. You know, you got a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there who will think, Eve ate some fruit, right? And somehow she became delusional. She became delirious. She started wilding. No. The fruit, when it says eat, the word eat means to learn. That's what the Bible means. Eat is a metaphor for learning. Okay, the fruit, that fruit is a metaphor for the forbidden knowledge. You see, so learn of the forbidden knowledge. You see, eat fruit, learn of the forbidden knowledge. So that's what Eve did, and of course she presented Adam with that forbidden knowledge, and they both ended up sinning against the Lord. And of course, when it said they were naked, it means they knew they sinned. They knew that they were wicked. That's what it means by they were naked. It's not that they was literally butt naked, like Adam was walking around the wilderness and shit. Big Daddy Dick swinging left and right and shit. Nah, man, that's not what it's talking about. Eve's pussy was all out and shit. Her titties were exposed. No, that's not what it's talking about. Because physically, they were dressed. They were dressed. So the nakedness is a representation of the wickedness. Okay, they knew they were wicked. So when it says they that eat thy bread, that means they that have learned of your ways. They that have learned of the ways of America have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Right? Because many countries have learned of the ways of America through America's democracy, through America's pseudoscience. You see? So now, okay, Revelation chapter 17, and allow me to start at verse 15. Baba Kushal Yahweh Bashum Yahweh Shai and Dawada in advance. Okay, Revelation chapter 17 verse 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore. Who's the whore? America's the whore. America is Babylon the Great. Okay, where the whore sitteth. Okay, so the waters are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. Right? Going back to the book of Genesis, when the Lord had divided the people, when they tried to build the tower, Tower of Babel, the Lord sent a division. Basically he made different people to speak in different tongues when they were trying to build the Tower of Babel. You see? Verse 16, it says, Revelation chapter 17 verse 16, and the 10 horns represent the European Union. Those are 10 cities. 10 cities which are a part of NATO. Okay, the 7 heads. Okay, 10 horns. Which the 7 heads are Germania Minor, Germania Major, Greece, I believe it's Spain, French, Britain, and the Romans. I believe so. Okay, so those are these 10 cities, which I know the name of some of these 10 cities. Okay, I know the name of some of these 10 cities, but okay, which some of these 10 cities are the Netherlands. Okay, the Netherlands, I know, is a part of them. There's a lot of them, but I don't necessarily have to list them all. You know, verse 17, it says, "For God have put it in their hearts." The word heart goes back to the Hebrew word lob, which means your mind. So the Heavenly Father, through His Son, Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, have put it in their minds to fulfill His will and to agree okay, it says, and to agree to give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. So NATO, which is that beast spoken of in Revelation, okay, NATO, which is that beast, shall hate the whore. You see? And the United States of America is the whore. That is the whore. This is the country that have committed fornication with other countries through what? Through a trade, through various different things, you know. Now, when I say through trade, I'm talking about through, you know, shipments. Also, you know, when these heathens come over here, right? You know, let's just to say, if you was an Arab, an East Indian, a Chinese, or a Japanese person, you know, you could be a Hawaiian, Japheth, you know, that's who the true Japhites are, the Hawaiians, the Samoans. You know, if you come over, if they came over here, right, they can make a lot of money. They can profit by setting up their own business, right? But as soon as they make enough money, they can basically go back to their own country and be rich. They'll be super rich, you know, because the currencies operate different in these other countries. So they come over here, they make money, and then they transfer USDs into their currencies, and then they're basically set for life. So this country is literally that great whore that the Holy Scriptures speak of. With that, I'm going to say Shalom is on to the next one.